Welcome to Shattered Ships, brought to you by Fandom Encounters. This is your DM Matt, guiding you on your pirate adventure through the seas of Corsair. Join our party, the Human Fey Wanderer Ranger Tesha Gwyn, played by Bobby, the Sea Elf Pirate Kensei Monk Trigger, played by Seth, and the Owlin Swords Bard, played by Alan, as they do their best to navigate this new world and find their place in it. In Corsair, where piracy is freedom, and freedom is dangerous. We are back in the Cursed Cove on the seas of Corsair. Last time, our intrepid sailors / pirates / curse breakers, checking my notes to see what was the name that people came up with.
Do we do the little guys or?
There was a couple of names.
I got vetoed at every corner.
I think I can't read my own handwriting now. But this group tossed out some names under the captain of Tesha Gwyn, as having completed their first mission as curse breakers, have been awarded a keep, the House of Violets, to call their own, along with their own butler, Bastion, a house still brimming with secrets to some extent. Upon reporting back to Gilda Deepmaw, running into Lance Evenstride, you got a few assignments to choose from. What drew your interest was collecting the shipment from the depths of the sea. Often, when there are shipwrecks, things wash into the cove. Some of it makes it to land. Some of the more good stuff sinks to the bottom of the ocean. It's heavy. Even if it's crates full of gold, gold is going to sink. So, the wing of the sea that you all met, Stila Benz, an aquatic dragonborn, was putting together people to prioritizing sort of her own needs and finding her lost brother. You guys were able to convince her to allow you, along with a Sea Dwarf Bubble, to take his boat out to search for her brother, but also to find some cargo in the area that Bubble knew about. And that is where we pick up with today. On assignment from the Wing of the Sea, going through the seas with Bubble. Like I said, this Sea Dwarf leading the way to some extent. Everyone, just give me a survival check. I'll say, Trigger, yours with advantage, as you guys are kind of out on the high seas for the first time since your shipwreck.
Ooh.
$15.
Nice.
21. That's not math. 19.
What skill was it again?
Survival.
Whoops. 12.
Nice. You guys keep it together. No one's getting seasick on this boat as it kind of goes through the fairly calm waters of the cove. Since it is protected, there aren't a whole lot of rogue waves or anything. But Bubble's ship is on the smaller side, somewhere between kind of like a dinghy and a sloop. It can be crewed by basically two people here. I'd say if Bubble's there, all right, I need someone to help me out here. I'm going to go ahead and steer this guy. Is there anyone who can climb here? I need someone to be able to fill the sails. And
I can climb.
You know what? You had that look about you, kid. All right.
I look like I can climb?
You just seem really raring to go, raring to help. I think you jumped on the ship before I got there. And remember I told you had to let go of the wheel because that's my job. You go ahead and climb up that mast there. And I'll just sort of call out whether we're going leeward or whether we're going starboard, that sort of thing. All right, little guy?
Yeah, I got you.
All right. And so, helping out, you are able to sort of navigate the sails with Bubble, forming a little bit of a bond here. All right, I saw some crates go down this way. There was some some disturbances here. It kicked up some cloud from the coral. You over there? You there? Tesha, what form are you taking on for this mission?
I imagine this one we are a live figure with some like whitened hair. This is like our bat. It's like that blonde, bleachy blonde, silverish blonde type of braided look. I imagine this is the heavily armed soldier type character, but instead they are like fit in like aquatic gear because we
cool.
are on the water. Just because this is our like active I'm on a quest persona, but not the nun in town. This
Nice.
is oh god, what the hell was her name?
It's not Jody.
This is not Jody. No, this is the like no named soldier from when the ship was originally sinking. This was like first.
Oh,
disguised.
nice. Yeah, one of like the guards or whatever that got like hit by the pirates initially.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah. So you and the armor there, keep an eye out. It's gonna be weird. The water's pretty clear, but as soon as you can't see anything, give me a shout, because it means sort of the debris got sort of stirred up, and that's where we're headed for. All right.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Kachi, you give a little bit of a help there. Triggs, go ahead and take us a little bit to the starboard side there, and we should.
Aye, asshole.
Oh, fuck. All right. Do you mean that like
That's
term of endearment, kid?
I don't know. It's just what people call you. I'm just trying to follow the crowd a little bit.
Oh, it was a bit hurtful, but I respect your honesty. Shit. Okay. All right. Time to think about some things I've done in my life. As we continue on, your survival checks getting you to this point. Tesha, after not too long, the shoreline begins to sort of blink in the distance. You're in the cove, so you're still able to kind of like see. Yeah, I can see kind of where we left off. You're almost still kind of able to make out some like shapes and things on the shoreline. Fog hasn't set in since it is kind of midday, not too much of a problem. But as you're looking at the water, you do notice that there's getting a bit murkier, sort of as you're kind of going out into more of the center of the cove. You see like the ground getting deeper and deeper further away from the boat as the water itself gets a little bit deeper and deeper. As you are searching here, go ahead and give me a nature or a perception check.
Nice.
I'd say, Kachi,
I'm also,
you can do the same if you'd like.
just because we're getting into shallower waters, and this just feels like, maybe God only knows what's going to happen. I'm going to use my primal awareness ability and cast Speak with Animals on myself.
Nice.
Just in case we make an enemy. 13.
21.
Very nice. So, Tesha, by the time you realize kind of like what you're looking at, it's already kind of become clouded in this area. You kind of notice the fact like, okay, we're getting deeper, and then like the murk of the water kind of disfigures what you're seeing. Kachi, you're kind of seeing at the same like edges of this cloud, but whether you take to the wing or not, whether you're perched on the sails, your owlin eyes to give you a little bit more of a vantage point into this, and you see in this cloud of kind of fog, you see like some little like blinking of lights through the water that seem to be some bioluminescent here and there, as it just kind of like dings off, and you can see that like, okay, I can see, like, judging by these lights, I can tell that like there's a chasm here. Like it is very deep as the ship is approaching, and you get the sense that this is about where Bubble was looking for.
Hey, yeah, I think we're there. I see some like blinking lights up ahead.
Oh, right. Okay. Yeah. So those are going to be the octopi. They they also are interested in some of this cargo here. They just don't know what it is, so they're investigating. All right. Trigger, go ahead and trim the sails, mate.
You got it, not nuts.
Oh, it hurts every time. So I don't want to disturb them, so we're not going to weigh anchor necessarily, but we shouldn't drift too far. All right. So who is good in the water? I can breathe underwater. Who can? Show of hands. Who else can sort of breathe underwater? It's a sort of an all hands on deck situation.
Yeah, I can't. You just said I was a little excited last time, so I was trying. I definitely can. I'm really good. Honestly.
That's excellent, excellent, mate. Way to
Okay,
go,
okay.
You little shit.
Hey, only I can say that.
Oh,
Just
sorry.
kidding. You're fine.
Oh, all right. Hey. Soldier there. That armor will sink you right to the bottom. Real nice. Very smart. Little catchy. I don't know many birds that can breathe underwater. Will you need help?
Yeah, probably.
All right. I got one of these. He pulls out like a bubble of water, like a big swim helmet, like water breathing, a cap of water breathing. That's what it is. And then he has a potion of water breathing as well.
Amazing. Yeah, I'll take the helmet.
Nice. He tosses it your way. Try not to break it. It was a friend of mine's. It works though. I think so. Yeah, it's still good.
I'll do my best.
All right.
Don't worry.
Yeah, so it's going to be a bit difficult to see at first, but once we get sort of the bottom, the sediment will be sort of cleared up in the air. But the water, we should be good. We just got to keep an eye out for some crates and see what else we can find. Anything shiny is nice. That should be good. We're all sort of diving down there together. So hand signals. He kind of like throws up like, cross your arms over your chest. It means I need help from Bubble. Thumbs up is good to go. And also, those of us that can breathe, we can also talk. So that fixes it for most of us, eh?
Can we do like maybe like a hand covering one eye and another hand like raised just in case it's a problem?
Sort of a
That's
bit of
too dark.
a distress signal.
Do you
Yeah,
have
like
something in your eye?
You got something in your eye,
Uh,
mate?
Yeah, but it can change depending on which eye. Hey, wait a second. Wait.
Yeah.
You're doing that thing where you're getting us to work for you and do the thing, but we only kind of wanted to do that. We wanted to do something else too.
Well, there's whatever cargo we get. There's a few things. There's that sort of a list. A Steeler will check it out as long as it's nothing.
Steela, that's it.
Yeah.
You're Steela's brother. That's the thing.
Yeah. He came down to try to find the cargo first, and he got lost. So if we see him, then we'll bring him back as well.
And that was here.
Yeah, he came to sort of find everything in this ravine.
And you didn't try to kill him?
He wanted to be the first one to get it so we could get the good stuff. And if you come out by yourself, you get eaten. That's sort of the old moniker.
Okay.
Oh
Alright.
shit. Well,
Guess
damn.
we get eaten now.
Oh yeah, there's the sharks, those glowy octopi. They can be real mean. They're insulting even.
Really?
Yeah.
Nice. I like sharks. They're generally pretty good at holding conversation.
All right. So if we see a shark, Trigger will talk to it. Right?
Fair enough.
Normally I just sort of hide from him, but we'll see what we can do, eh? All right. Best thing to do, as soon as you sort of grab the cargo, it'll be a lot harder to swim. So if you need some help or something from me, I can come and give you a little bit of assistance there. I'm known to being a bit helpful there. So we can see what we can do then.
Yeah. Well, our masks aren't getting any lower, and I just dive into the water.
Oh,
Tess, the knight had a question. What was it?
did I have the breathing potion?
Yes.
Mm.
Yeah, he passed it. He passed it. Posted it.
Great. Okay, I thought so. I need to cast this on Trigger, but I'll get him in a second. No, I'll jump into the water, I guess.
All right, Cannonball. How's Kachu jump into the water?
Yeah, I'm gonna just fly over and just like, all right, then just like kind of like sink down.
And just,
Like using my like wings to like come on, further.
swimming, but underwater. And our party dives below the seas for the first time. Since Trigger, I think you have a swim speed.
40 feet.
Nice. Bubble also has a swim speed.
I'm gonna cast Long Strider on Trigger so that he actually has 10 more feet.
50
Imagine he
foot
will-
swimming speed, Trigger.
He will be our fast boy underwater.
Hey, guys. Look how fast I'm going. I can do circles around you.
Oh my god.
Hey, he was born for this. Why was he on top of the ship this whole time?
That is a great philosophical question that we got to really ask ourselves. Why is he on a pirate ship when he could be in the water?
The kid's
Completely
incredible.
under-
He should just be a sort of water
Natural.
pirate.
Strong talents.
So as the four of you are like sinking down, sort of through this, like it's a bit almost like, cause like you can like just see each other's shapes as like you're kind of sinking through this sediment, but very quickly, kind of once you're like 5, 10, like 15 feet down, you begin to kind of be able to see shapes a little bit stronger. It's very dark, like in the area around, but almost like this, like a funnel kind of going down into the ground. On the walls, kind of dotting. You can see like moving little lights crawling here and there. These little bioluminescent octopi that Bubble pointed out as like beacons for where stuff has fallen. There's something curious in the cove, so they're kind of drawn to it and kind of lighting up the area. From where you are sinking down, looking down, you see that there are like, okay, this is about where like a big, like a coral reef is kind of filling the area. There's kind of like this break in it that kind of forms almost like this bowl, this funnel, like I said, that kind of goes all the way down into this center area where it just gets very dark and very cold as you can feel the temperature dropping as you get further and further from the sun. And until the lights of the octopi are kind of the only thing that are illuminating the area. You can see like disturbances in like the sand and the sediment that has been set here. Easily you notice like kind of all around, like coiled ropes, fouled anchors, like driftwood and like cannons, cannonballs, and things that have kind of like sunk down that appear to be like covered in barnacles that have been here for a long time. It seems like there's an element of shipwreck kind of as far, like wherever you look, there's nothing that is just pure nature. It is like a coral reef with like the figurehead of a ship kind of sticking out with a school of fish swimming about it. There's like a fouled anchor that has fallen and cracked some coral in half, but now fish are hiding in and around the shoals. There is just a lot of debris, many of it not valuable to any extent here.
I will. So you said we have the octopuses.
Yeah, so they are
Octopi.
kind of illuminating this, making it possible. I just dropped the tokens randomly onto the map. But kind of as you are kind of like floating, probably on like this middle area, Bubble kind of drifts over to the side, like kind of pulling over towards like one of these like anchors to kind of like settle down and kind of like you can see that he's kind of like taking stock of like what's going on and kind of looking for looking for anything in the area. You get the sense that he's kind of like looking to see what to expect or taking stock of anything before moving forward. Is there anything that the three of you are interested in doing at this moment?
I'll just lean over to Bobble real quick. I'm gonna go talk to the octopus. I can never say the word, but I'm gonna go talk to them.
All right, sure. Go talk to the octopi. That's I didn't know you could do that. I never even thought of it.
Hey,
all right.
Octopussies, come here.
And then with Sea Elf, can you communicate with them, or is it just like understanding?
I can. So they can
Nice.
they can understand me. I just can't understand them necessarily.
Can I listen to this conversation?
Oh, I would say like like with Bubble has like you guys have like kind of like sunken like within like eye shot of each other. So like you've heard that Trigger wants to do this.
Nice. Yeah, I would be like, I can at least understand, so I might as well come over.
Nice.
I'll try to like look like I don't have a strength score of 5 as I walk.
In your armor, it's like illusionary.
Yeah, the illusionary armor like is very light.
Wow, it must be perfect for the water. It's so Triggs and Tesha, you are looking to communicate with one of these octopi. Just go ahead, give me a nature check with advantage, just to kind of corner one of these guys. I think either one or both of you can do it.
I've got like an 11.
for nature.
Yeah.
19.
I'd say or animal handling if that's better for either one of you.
It
20.
is, but
The 20.
Nice. Both of you beat a 10. You're looking for an octopi in a sea of octopi. It's not that hard to find. But you manage not to scare them away as you all approach. I'd say even with that, Tesha, you probably pick up on the fact that the octopi seem like skittish. Even like as you approach, like it's kind of like bioluminescent, like they like get a little bit dimmer as you get close. But like there's a recognition in their eyes as they kind of like, wait a minute, like I think you're understanding me. Why did I understand what you said just now? Yes.
wait, can you actually speak to them, Bobby?
I mean, yeah, I have the spell speak with animals.
Okay, then maybe okay. Yeah, maybe you lead it. I can just kind of they can
You just
understand
brought
me.
me over here. You said you were about to lead it.
I know, but like they can't really. I can here. Okay, this is what's gonna happen. Hi, I'm Triggs, and I know you can't understand, or you can understand me, but I can't really understand you. But I just want to say hi. I could shake a tentacle if you want. Is that fun? Here's my arm. It's kind of like a tentacle, but
There's,
I
like-
have fingers.
Like wraps around your hand.
Stop, that tickles. This is my friend. What are you going by now?
It's an octopus.
Okay, and it can hear you.
Yeah. Gwyn.
Okay, this is Gwen. Hey, so Gwen and I we're kind of trying to find friends. But is there another person who's kind of like us but scalier? Maybe has a tail. Probably doesn't wear clothes. Who came on down here recently? Hope they're alive.
I haven't seen anyone like that. Nobody with no naked people like that. But there are the fishmen that are down in the darkness.
It's like he's trying to talk to me. I just know it.
I'll like. He's trying to said that there was something about fishmen. Do these fishmen cause you a disturbance? Do you think have you seen them do anything? Where have you seen them?
We
Yeah,
are.
There's a lot of
We
questions.
are small fry to them, but they are worried about feeding their mother.
What do you say?
He said that the fishmen talk about feeding their mother, so I think we got some kind of cult thing going on.
Do I have when the term fishman comes up? Do I feel like would I know what that is? Have I encountered?
I would say that you would probably generally kind of know what they are. Like, you would probably had run-ins along the Cyclops. I'd say you probably have like seen the crew fight Koatoa before, along with like probably like other deep sea like baddies. The
Yeah.
idea of like, okay, they're serving somebody and they're fish people. It's probably Koatoas.
Yeah, it's probably cuckoo toes. They're pretty bad. Well, they're not that bad. Like I could kill them really easy, but some people might have problems.
Okay, good. Thank God you're here.
Yeah, I don't believe in God.
All right. Well, thank you, octopus, octopuses, octopi, octopodes.
Octopodes is fine.
Please, that was my father.
Yeah, there are three
Is my
acceptable.
father.
There are three acceptable plurals of the word octopus. Did you all know
call me
that?
Octoplato?
Octosophocles.
Yeah, that's what I was going for.
Okay,
Oh, stupid.
excellent.
Okay, and if we wanted to avoid the fishmen and just take like any of the goodies, is there a good way that we can just get that?
They are taking the goodies to offer tribute to their mother.
All right. So, do we have a bomb?
What? Wait, why do we? What? Bomb? What do you say?
We give. Whoa. Oh, sorry.
What?
Yeah, they said that they accept offerings as tribute. So if we could build an explosive, we could just give them an explosive. They'll put it with all their tributes, and then they'll explode. But then we'll probably lose Stella. You know what I mean? We got to get Stella out of there and then give them tribute.
That's like majorly fucked up. Are you okay?
I mean, who cares if they live or die, right? Like we got to get something and they have to go.
The circle of life. The big predator eats the little prey.
Yeah, even the octopus agrees. Like this is War 101. This is just survival instinct in the animal kingdom.
You know what's weird is like I can't tell if the octopus actually agrees with you or not because you could just say he's agreeing with you.
You could look at that face, but you'll never know if that face is
Where somebody said earlier that it has eyes. Where does it have? It has eyes.
It has a
The
beak.
blinking, are they intelligent?
Has a beak.
No, that's a
I'm basically
squid.
talking to a bird right now.
All right. Oh, speaking of which, let's go tell Kachi.
Yeah, right. Thank you, octopus. May you eat many shrimp.
Yeah.
If I am lucky.
Oh my god. Nice.
Just want a compilation of Matt playing animals talking with Bobby. Just mice and octopus.
Well, like, it was actively being like, I can't give everyone the same tiny little voice.
Yeah.
Every animal sounds the same.
Oh, good. Persimmon's here. Great. Persimmon, show us where to go.
I'm a water rat. I drank some of that potion.
Okay. So, Kachi. Do you know anything about Koatoa? Coochie Tui? What was it?
Okay.
I don't think it's Coochie Tooey.
What did you say?
Oh, there's
Cuckoo toes?
Cuckoo toes.
the
Cockatooey?
Cockatoos.
Do you know anything about cockatoos?
I know cockatoos. They easy. Let me tell you.
Yeah, you would know. You definitely know cockatoos.
Oh, I
I
know.
don't assume anyone. I shouldn't assume anyone knows anyone. That's on me. I'm sorry. But there's fish people when they're worshiping something and they're interested in tributes. So do we have anything shiny and explosive? I have a flute.
I don't know if that would count. Yeah, the Koatua, they're sort of little scavenger little bitches. They pop up every now and again. We're not sure where they call their base, but they sort of pop up in these little pockets here and there. I forgot all of my expensive jewels at home.
Okay, so here's the thing, right? We could all hide in one of those chests that's down there that's like empty, and we could hang like a little like a coin outside of it, and then they pick the chest up and they bring it back to their lair, and then we all burst out and we're like, surprise, motherfuckers, you're all gonna die. Like that?
I mean, that could work.
That could work. What, if they like, I'm worried they like throw us off a cliff.
Is that the tribute that they're doing? They're just throwing their things off a cliff? I thought they
I
were
don't
giving it to
trust
mom.
Anyone who's doing what the group does, you know what I mean? It's like a little.
So, Matt, I got dark vision for 120 feet. Can I see anything like in the murky depths?
Yeah, Kachi, anyone who wants to give me a perception check, give me a perception check. Kachi, I'd say do it with advantage because you've been like in theory you've been like keeping watch while they were talking to the octopi.
I'm not rolling well today.
Natural 20.
Dang.
I thought it was a 1. The symbol. But I don't have dark vision, so I don't know how much that will actually help.
That's fair.
My dark vision is 120, so maybe yours. Like yours is probably better than mine because apparently I've been doing shit all with an 8. I've been looking around I keep getting distracted by the reflection in the bubble. I'm like, wow.
There's something right. That's me. That's me. My reflection.
Yeah, you have to adjust to a hat. That to be fair, that's.
I'm like, well, is that in front of me? Oh no, that's the glass. Wow, that's crazy right there. Wow,
I wish I had wiped this before I came underwater. It's dirty on the inside.
Oh, where'd you say you get this again?
So the Kachi and Bubble keeping lookout. You're a little distracted by your friends talking to this octopi. The lights kind of cascading around. Every now and again, it seems like the lights kind of go dim as someone like swims in front of them, perhaps, but you can't exactly make out what it is. But Tesha, you probably pick up on like the movement just from generally being a bit paranoid. You kind of get this sense that there is someone near you. Kind of like you like the water kind of pressure changes as you kind of feel someone swimming below the edge of the chasm that you guys are on right now.
I'm just gonna fire an arrow at the space somewhere
Nice.
because it just feels like I don't want to get jumped,
Absolutely.
no matter what.
Trigger,
like-
did you have a question?
Yeah.
I was just gonna say, Matt, I forgot to tell you, but it was something I had formulated before I went. Could I have left my guns up in the boat, please?
Oh yeah, no problem.
My gun up in the boat.
Totally.
Dry powder. Dry powder.
That makes sense. It's something that Trigger would know. Underwater combat is clunky and confusing because like piercing damage is fine, but other things aren't. But because of the whole lack of dark vision thing, I'll say Tesha, give me an attack roll with disadvantage, even though I think technically bows would work.
I think like bows actually aren't very
Oh.
good, but I think crossbows are like I
Well-
think that's what makes it weird, but I don't know. Oh, with disadvantage, right? That's
Yes.
not advantage. That's the opposite of that. Oh, bad. 11.
11, you kind of like fire this arrow. Like you said, the bow doesn't quite work as the arrow just kind of like goes a little bit and begins drifting off in the distance as like it kind of like it just makes it to the edge of this cavern as this like enormous searching eye kind of glances around, having noticed what's going on around it. Food for mother. Everyone roll initiative.
Ah, stiletto socks. Let's do this.
Oh my gosh. Oh god.
What is wrong with my dice?
The one die is rolling really well. Every time I roll that one, it's like natural 20. The other ones are like 3, 5.
Matt, it sounds like Christopher Lloyd was asked to do like the penguin.
Christopher Lloyd party. Where we're going, we don't need. We don't read summaries.
Christopher Lloyd, a la the Page Master.
Oh
Macaulay Culkin.
God.
Look to the books.
He's done the voice for so many things.
He's a good dude.
Rasputin.
Oh
Boys, you have to get out of the wood.
The Woodsman.
Don't screw up.
What is everyone's
oh,
initiative?
man, yes.
21. I know.
What do we got, Kachi?
21.
21. Trigger.
5.
5. Is it a 9? I thought I heard 9.
9.
Nice. Very good. So this fish creature, this Koatoa, Christopher Lloyd pops his head up from over the edge of this cavern. Tesha has unsuccessfully shot his bow at this fish creature, but I'd say with initiative beginning, Kachi, the move is yours. Like, as the fish makes himself known, you look over the edge and you see this like fish-headed, like blue-scaled creature, like these webbed fingers, kind of like have just peeled itself over the edge of the cavern, and it's like looking around. You see, like it's like looking for something it wasn't expecting to find all of you, but now it's just like, oh, even better.
Ugh.
Oh God, I hate that. That was close. You need to stop. I don't know what you're doing, but stop it. it's so weird because I feel like, no, don't do that, and I'm gonna like swim slowly towards this thing. But I'm like,
So
yeah,
without a swim speed, I think Tesha and Kachi, your guys' speed will be halved under the water.
all right, I can still make it. Funnily enough, oh, can I? I can't. I can't click on my guy.
Oh no, did I not give you guys permission to do stuff?
Oh no.
Oh no.
I will check. It sure isn't being able to be controlled by anybody. Just me.
Take that. You think you're moving?
You don't get to play. Okay, you should have control now. I'm going to go give it to everybody else as well.
Okay, so I got 30, so 5, 10, 15, right up close to it. Yeah. Cool. I think I'm gonna do defense flourish.
Mm.
Try to hit it.
Nice.
Yeah, take us to where you go, and you won't die. Aha.
Nice. And I think you have a rapier.
I do. I have
Nice.
a rapier.
It's piercing damage, so that is unaffected by underwater combat. So you are good to just fight with your rapier.
Cool. I got a 16.
A 16. As this creature kind of pokes its head up, you are able to kind of get this attack in on it.
Yeah, take that, you little squiggly little person. 8 piercing damage.
Very nice. Managed to kind of get this attack off. At the same time, you managed to kind of like kick some dirt up into the air, kind of obscuring you a little bit, giving your AC a little bit, making your AC a little bit higher at the same time.
Yeah, and I rolled a d6, and I got a 5. So my AC for the next roll is 18 for the next round.
Nice. Kachi, that is not bad at all. Bubble is next in the initiative. There's a fish there. You got him, Kachi. You got this. He's going to do his Captain Inspiration. So you have a D4, Kachi, to add to your next on your next turn. And as a bonus action, he'll give a help action to trigger. You seem built well for this, kid. I'll supervise. You get in there and you handle this. I think. Is the kid allowed to go kill people? Mr. Knight? Or Miss Knight?
Yes.
All right.
Yes. Yep.
That is Bubble. I'm going to make a roll. Not good enough. That's Tesha.
Okay, so we're gonna put the longbow away, because that's not working. But we will float our swim over. I think I can go that far, right? That's 15. Yeah, just enough to get there. And I will attack with a dagger.
Nice. So you are still
I do
good.
a dagger. Yeah, so I will be able to do a stab with the dagger. Dirty 20 to hit.
That will absolutely hit this little fish creature.
Hey. Oh, double 4s. So 4 psychic damage and 8 piercing damage.
Oh,
for my dreadful strikes.
Damn. Tesha, you you managed to kind of get the dagger onto this fish, and like in this swift movement, like it slides up the gills, and you just like pin it to the ground between you and Kachi. Before this fish can warn anyone, the Kotoa is dead.
Oh my god.
That's you.
Oh shit. That was awesome.
Man,
I'll
I didn't
just,
even get a chance to try and kill it.
crack the body back off the ledge.
Yeah, you pull the Kotoa towards you. As you
Yeah.
do this, the two of you, it was very swift. The Kotoa didn't warn anyone. Everyone just give me stealth checks here.
Ooh. Oh, I want to be.
You can use the help if you'd like to use it trigger for this, and you can use the inspiration, Kachi, if you want to use the D4.
Does the help just an advantage?
Yeah.
25.
22.
8.
Two of the three, you guys, in this moment of stillness, like Tesha holding, like having pulled the fish, like almost like into your lap here, and you wait.
It's so gross. It's so slimy. How is it slimy underwater?
You can feel how slimy. And you don't get the set, like no, you don't see anyone kind of, you don't feel anyone approaching. Those of you with dark vision don't notice anyone kind of coming out of the depths towards you at this moment.
Okay. New plan. We cut his face off and then we put it over top of our face and we swim down and they're like, hey, I'm one of you. And they let us in.
The old fish mask. We'll.
Yeah, I would carve a hole out and let you go in.
I'll take the eyes. You take the nose. You get the mouth, and you wear the gills.
No. But don't be stupid, Bubble. We can't all wear the fish mask. Ugh, dumbass.
How am I not the crazy person? No, we're not carving it. It's not going to work. They're going to notice as soon as they look below our face.
Okay.
I'm literally like 5 feet tall. I'm an owl.
The mask is on top of the bubble.
It's literally on a bubble.
All right. Okay. The more that you talk about it, the more I see that there are some flaws in the plan.
Obviously, this one didn't think it could just win a fight against 5 people. It's not expecting enemies. So let's just go in slowly, keep killing them one at a time, and let's just keep doing that until we find our missing person treasure thing. And whoever this mother is, because if there's someone worshipped down here, we need to. Well, maybe we don't need to, but maybe we could,
So
better our position.
Are the other cases down here, like the other crates? Like, I know you said that there was like nothing valuable, but were they just like sparse throughout here?
Looking around at this, like the level that you guys are on, you don't see anything valuable. Like you could probably find like if there's like a simple weapon that you needed or something, you could find probably a usable one if you searched for a while. But there doesn't seem to be anything, like nothing has been left behind that's super useful. It's probably been picked over before. If there's anything to be found, it's probably deeper into the chasm.
Because I was just thinking, if we like picked up a crate, if there's a crate or like something, we could drop it, see if anyone tries to go for it as it's floating down, and it'd be like, okay, there's like 5 people who can see it.
Yeah. Or we can go with my idea from the beginning and we can all get in the crate and we can pop out and we could be like, surprise, motherfucker. Okay.
I'm not against some people getting in a crate and dropping, but should we try to get a bundle of something? You know what I mean?
It's fair.
Yeah.
Just have a bunch of.
Yeah.
Even if we just let's get a. Yeah. Can we? Executive decision. We're gonna grab a bunch of things.
Yeah.
We're gonna bundle it, tie it up with rope. If we find a dagger in the meantime, maybe we could give that to me. And then.
Do you need a dagger?
Do you have an extra one?
I mean, I just have the one, but I kind of like using and then I just gesture at like my claws and my teeth and my everything.
I hate to not optimize every moment in battle. You know what I mean? So if I
take my dagger,
if I can go 1, 2, you know what I mean? I would rather go 1, 2 than just 1.
Hey, you're my captain. I'm required by shipwright law to give you this dagger.
Okay, and you have to tie the knot when we create a bundle.
And you have my rope.
Nice. Bubble coming in clutch.
Thank you, Bubble.
Yeah. Are you coming down there with us, Bubble? Because I'm not gonna lie, you kind of didn't want to fight.
I can go into a crate. I'm not good at the fighting. I'm really good at encouraging.
Yeah, let's put Bubble in the crate and drop him down.
Oh, okay. Yeah, sure.
Can you make light, Bubble?
Yeah, I got. He like clicks something on his goggle, and like a little light, bing, kind of comes out. Bing. Yeah.
Because that'll get their attention.
Oh Jesus! Turn it off! Turn it off!
Bing. Oh yeah, sorry. I was covering it. Technical.
Yeah, Tachi, great. This is a good plan. I support this. Let's
Awesome.
all work together. Quietly.
We have a montage of us gathering
Yes.
things.
So I
Gathering
was able to
things,
find
Cairo.
like there's like a discarded crate up here that's like been picked through, but you find one that's big enough to like probably 2 people could fit in if you wanted to put 2 people in, and like able to like kind of tie it and seal it and stuff.
All right.
Next question is, do we put someone else in the crate? Does anyone else want to go in the crate? Personally, no. I don't want to go in the crate.
Listen, if you and I, Tush, we want to stay out of the crate, and these two can get in the crate.
I'm just saying, I'm really fast, and I think it might be a waste of my fastness right now for me to be in the crate.
That's fair.
Okay. All right, Bubbles. This is on you.
All right, I will be the man in the crate. I'm just.
Hey, also, could you turn on your light once you get in the crate so we can see how far it drops?
Oh yeah, sure. I can like sort of line it up with the crack in the crate here.
Yep, great. No, don't turn it on yet, you stupid son of.
It was a test. It was a test.
You did tell him to turn it on once he got in the crate, and he's in the crate now, so that's why you turned it on.
Words are important. I apologize.
I'm gonna try. Maybe I would like to do this stealthily, to just like stick the one dagger I have in, and maybe just like make an extra crack. Like I really want to make sure that when this goes down, this is bright.
Oh,
You know what I mean?
absolutely. Yeah, like you guys,
I want,
you
like-
can have found a crate that is like being weathered away. That there's
Cold
enough.
enough.
Going
Like I
on,
kind of want a little more disco ball than like what is that?
Mhm.
Personally,
All right. Ready? 3, 2, 1.
Here we go.
No, don't make noise.
I thought I was supposed to be drawing attention. He does not scream, but he does like begin like clicking the light like on and off as he kind of goes down, like flashing it.
If he
flashing
dies
it,
down here, we
flashing
get
it.
to keep all of the stuff, right?
I mean, it wasn't us in the crate, so I mean, in theory, we could just not do anything. Like we're going to, but we could in theory.
Okay, yeah. I just wanted to check.
Excellent.
No, let's try.
You shove a crate off like the edge of the chasm, as it like begins to sink down with like the weight of this dwarf inside the flashing light. You see the cavern goes down probably another like 10, 15, 20 feet, until like you see kind of like stop, like the light is no longer getting further away. Like some dust gets kind of like kicked up again. The octopi that are in the area kind of like scatter and then begin like creeping towards it, almost like they begin kind of like crawling over top of it as it is like something new to investigate. And so it just gets a little bit brighter. From the chasm top where all of you are, you kind of like are able to like look down and see, and you kind of give it a beat, unsure of kind of like what is happening in the area, letting kind of like, okay, what's happened? Like the light is kind of flicking on and off again as Bubble is kind of working to kind of get some attention drawn when you see another, like some movement down there as well. Go ahead and give me perception checks. I'd say with advantage because you guys are kind of like have prepared to do this. So go ahead and give me perception checks with advantage from where you are.
Oh god.
24.
12.
10.
Nice. From your vantage point, you see motion. Tesha, Kachi, you presume something is coming to investigate the crate. Triggs, you're able to kind of fill them in, and like as you notice that, oh no, there's another fish person kind of swimming up. But you, Triggs, you also notice there is a second Koatoa kind of further off in the distance, that is like nearby and is holding a crate, has like scooped up a crate in his arms and is beginning to kind of like move in the opposite direction. And this crate seems to be
I
like
point him out.
newer.
I point him out to the people. Do we want to leave one alive and follow him back?
Oh, yeah. That's big brain. Wait.
Okay.
What? Can't hear you.
Nope. Still muted, Alan.
You're the fast one. So why don't
Okay.
we tag team this one and you keep track of that one?
Okay. Yeah. Look out. Except that's not my permanent job. Remember, I'm more of like a first mate now. But yeah, I can look out.
Listen, you're the idea guy now. You got Bubble in a box.
Bubble. We can market that.
Bubble
That's
box.
good. The captain once described somebody like that, but they were dead. So yeah. All right. I got you. I will try to stealth over and follow the one.
Yeah, you kind of creep to the other side of the cavern, and then kind of drop as you kind of begin to initiate stealth maneuver for Triggs. Kachi and Tesha, go ahead and roll me 2 stealth checks, just to see if you guys can get like a surprise attack off on this Kotoa.
Am I individually rolling 2 stealth checks? Is that what you meant? Or did you mean each of us are rolling one?
So each of you roll 1.
Okay. I just don't want those.
It's better than last time at a 13.
Plus. No, plus 6. 23.
Excellent. This Koatoa is so preoccupied. You see it kind of like goes to lift up the crate. And it just begins to like drag the bubble crate. Not paying attention to anything because it rolled a 3. So the both of you get the drop on this Koatoa. He is surprised. Go ahead, Kachi. Start us off. We'll just use the same initiative.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I'll do the same thing. I won't do the Bardic. Nah, one.
Oof. Oh, he's surprised. You have advantage.
Thank God.
There's a moment of remorse.
I like slip and I'm like, oh God, no. And I forget I'm in water. I'm like, oh wait, okay, maybe.
There's still time.
15.
That will hit.
Nice. 9 damage.
Not bad at all. This Koatoa immediately is like dragging it, and you just like strike, like, what's going on? And is immediately bloodied. Any bonus actions from you?
No, not this round.
Cool. Gwen.
Yeah, dagger. 13
That will hit.
plus 6 is 19.
That will hit even more.
Nice. And then 6 piercing damage and 4 psychic damage. Man.
Once again, the 1-2 punch eliminates this Koatoa before it can do anything. Both of you, as you're doing this, go ahead and give me a stealth check each, just to kind of regain the like momentum without disturbing too much of the area around you.
16.
6.
Making a little. It's a little bit. What was that?
7.
Oh, never mind. You win. You manage. You disturb the area a little bit as kind of like Bubble is. Wait, what's going on? Did we do it? How's the plan? Talking from inside. Not really. He's not giving you away. But from where you are now, you see there is the crate that this Koto was trying to drag Bubble in, but you also see another crate nearby that looks a little bit newer that potentially the Koto was investigating here as well, the two of you here. But let's jump to Trig here now, following this other Koatoa who appears to be dragging a medium-sized crate that seems to be like it is causing him to like move at half speed. It's that like cumbersome. So you're easily able to kind of like, I see where he's going, and I'm looking down at this Koatoa.
How big is the crate?
The crate he's holding, because the Koatoa are probably like 4 or 5 feet tall. It's like probably like 2 feet, but it's just like
Okay.
this like big kind of like wooden kind of crate, so it's just weird to hold underwater. So he's like
Yeah.
kind of maneuvering it down.
Got it.
and you
He's
see-
two-handing it. He's not like
Yeah.
dragging it. Or
He's like
anything.
two-handing it. You see he's like heading down kind of into this dark, like what seems to be like a tunnel here.
Great stuff. I am going to what? Oh, sorry.
Just being
I'm going to as I'm going try. How far away are we? Kind of making our way.
like as you moved over the crevice, like it's like okay,
Yeah.
he's like 20 feet down, and now that he's like dropping into the lowest part of this, he's like 40 feet like straight down. But
Okay.
he,
I'm a little nervy that they won't be able to find me / I won't be able to find my way back. So what I'm gonna do is as I'm going past these collections of octopus, I'm just gonna be like, I'm gonna grab one and I'm gonna be like, hey, I need you to stay right here. Hey, I need you to stay right here. Hey, I need you to stay right here. And I'm just gonna kind of gently push these octopus to leave a little breadcrumb trail.
incredible. Like they're just like
after-
slowly like kind of like coming together to form a line.
And I really hope they understand.
They understand you. Just can't understand them.
They do.
It's like
Do I-
Alice in Wonderland where like the little critters like form like arrows.
Oh yes. I don't know why when you said Alice in Wonderland, I was thinking, it's like the man who ate all of those baby.
Yes, Mr. Walrus.
Oh my god.
Oh my
Horror-
god.
horrifying. That's what I think
Walrus
of
and
when
the
I think of Alice.
Carpenter.
Yes. So that's that. So yeah, I'll just continue to follow and leave the trail.
One of the octopi pulls a vorpal sword.
Bandersnatch.
Excellent. Yeah, you watch. You're kind of like you're able to continue tailing. If you like to continue into this cavern, you may. As this
Yeah.
Koatoa kind of disappears, swimming with this crate. As you get close enough to like tail him, you see that he like seems to be pleased with what he has found.
And then there's nothing. My eye's not catching any other good stuff along the way either. Am I? Is it?
Give me a perception check.
Yeah. 23.
Oh yeah. As you swim down, you see that there's like a smaller crate that probably like you get to like this like funnel entrance into the cave, and you see there's like a few bags of like things that maybe have been tossed down that maybe were valuable, but the Koatoa didn't think it was that important, so they just kind of like tossed it, figuring we'll get it later. But you do see kind of like as they dropped one of these crates, like the corner broke out, and you see like some gold spilling out of the crate. And like this little satchel, like I have one somewhere nearby, but it's just like a little satchel here, like looks fairly small, but it almost like is like humming and glowing with like a magical resonance as like a bean is like peeking out of it.
Quite literally a bean.
Quite literally, a bean.
This is my chance to start my own booty. Okay. And I'm just real quick gonna go and pocket it and shove it into my giant pirate pants, baggy
Nice.
pirate pants.
You swing by. You got all the speed in the world to go grab this bag of beans and snag it in your pocket as you continue to follow this Koatoa, like looking around.
If the one was tucking out, if the one was peeking out from it, I would probably eat it.
Go ahead and roll me a
I'm
D100.
Yeah. Okay. I just got to be true to my character design, which is a hungry child. We have a 37.
A
36, 36, 37.
You swallow this bean and you kind of like feel this like almost like an arcane bubble kind of pops up out of your mouth. and you feel like magically charged, but you're not sure what it means.
Oh. Probably just gas. I continue to swim down. And leave my octopus friends along the way.
Yes, you're leaving the trail of octopi for them to follow. Back to our other adventurers, having dispatched the Koatoa in the area, but caused some attention as the octopi begin to move away from you. Another Koatoa body begins to kind of swirl around you. You kind of the water around you moves as something large begins to swim in your direction. And you almost feel a pair of yellow eyes staring at you before you fully see the figure before you as much larger than these fish creatures, the like torso of a more humanoid figure with a tail of kind of this fish. This marrow begins to swim, like unfurling this like whip as he approaches. Lazy fish. What have we have here? A few more prisoners to feed our mother, is it? And he kind of like holds a trident in one hand, this whip in the other, kind of looking between the two of you. What have you got there? Like looking at the crate between the two of you.
Listen, we heard so many good things about Mother, and we have this great crate of delicacy, mussels.
Yes, Mother's song has traveled far, and we come with offerings to bring to her.
Mother
I
is
even
mothering.
bring a creature of the air to perform for her.
A true bard who knows songs of the far west. You wouldn't want one of us birds' feathers. Why am I going Christopher Walken?
Birds and feathers.
What do we do with the drunken Sea Dwarf? What do we do with the drunken Sea Dwarf? What do we do with the drunken Sea Dwarf? Feed it to your mother.
See,
If she hears that you've rejected gifts for her, think of the punishment you will suffer.
But give me a persuasion check with advantage. Whoever would like to take the charge. I'm guessing Tasha is probably. I know you're both very charismatic. So I'd say you both give me one.
All right.
More fun that way.
We're not lying. This isn't deceiving.
I would say deception. Like this is very much a lie. My brain went charisma instead of persuasion.
This is where I push square in Baldur's Gate, and I'm like, oh, use inspiration. Natural one. I know, I'm sorry.
30-20.
Hey, look at
those two things are different.
With an 18 insight check, the marrow gives Tesha a look. Stop singing. Mother doesn't want the noise, but she will take a snack. And he kind of swims up and takes his trident and just like sticks it into like the wood of the crate. And kind of just like picks it up, like one hand, he kind of picks up Bubble. Now scram. And begins to swim away with Bubble.
Swim away a little bit. Come on.
All right.
We gotta do what he says. We gotta get him later. Yeah. We only got 2 hostages, but we do. You know. Okay. And then we'll like hide on like a ledge, and then we'll just like I try to sink down and lay on my stomach, and then like let's lay on our backs and make a plan.
5 Mississippi. 4 Mississippi. 3
Mississippi. Can you go invisible? I don't know. In my head, you have that personality of someone who can go invisible. You know what I mean?
I actually can go invisible. How funny.
If, it would be very helpful if you were invisible.
All right, say less. Tell me when.
And now I feel like we should be swimming back. I'm so slow.
All right, come on. We gotta catch up. You,
Well, we're not gonna. He's so fast. This isn't even my voice.
I'll be like, hey, before I go, you got this, and you get a D6 Bardic Inspiration.
Oh, thank
Nice.
you. You know what? You deserve this. I'll cast Long Strider on you.
Oh, thank God.
Okay, you have an extra
Nice.
10 feet. I'll be slow, but because you have a swimming speed, right, with the cap, right? No?
No, it just
Whatever. Here you go. You still got it. You got it.
Do I
You
still
got
have
it.
it?
What am I gonna do? Cast Entangle? No, probably.
Yeah,
Maybe.
long strider's
Is
not
that-
concentration.
Spoiler. Yeah, it's not concentration, so I can
10 feet also have.
No,
probably.
I'd say
Oh,
no.
okay.
No, this is magic.
It's magic.
It's magic.
This is
It's a
magic.
magic spell.
I'm a ranger, okay? It's magic, okay? Magic.
We come to this place for magic.
While that is happening with the other two, Trigger,
Sure.
you are able to kind of get like another round following this Koatoa. Basically, now it is not that Trigger maybe notices this, but now it is you are sandwiched between a Koatoa and the Marrow. Go ahead and give me a stealth check as you kind of proceed down this tunnel following the Koatoa. And I'd say you could probably do it with advantage because you have such a high speed. The Koatoa is moving at half speed, so basically mechanically is dashing. So he's not really paying attention to what's going on around him.
So 22.
Good to know. That is enough to keep you in the shadows, kind of like hover like at like the ceiling of this tunnel as the Koatoa is like half swimming, kind of half walking with this crate. That accounts for like what was happening while your companions were kind of doing it. And now we'll just, for the tracking of this, we'll kind of go into initiative. This Marrow isn't in a hurry. What is Trigger kind of doing in this moment? Like, is he doing anything besides?
So
just
can I
creeping?
see the Can I see the Marrow?
Give me a perception check.
Like, is there like a glow being cast from behind me that I can be like, oh, something?
Actually, without a check, I forgot Bubbles in the crate. You see Bubbles' light is coming through. You recognize it from keeping an eye on it. You see like something that is holding this crate with the like light coming through it.
Cool. Well, in that case, then I will make sure I hide specifically as it's coming on past.
Oh, nice. So like find a crevice and like duck up into there. Would you like to use your 22, or would you like to roll again to kind of find your hiding place?
That 22 sounds so nice to me.
Nice.
I'm so stealth.
So I'll just make a little perception check from this Marrow as it swims underneath you. The Marrow, you kind of like press yourself up against like it, like holding on to like the stalactite of this underwater cavern, just like holding yourself against this like magical kind of like bubble in your belly, still holding on. As you see this much larger fish-like creature, much more humanoid than fish in this case, swims swims underneath of you. You just hear through the waves, what do we do with the drunken seahorse? What do we do with the drunken seahorse? What do we do with the drunken sea dwarf? We feed him to your mother. Coming from this box as the Marrow passes you by, continuing on into this dark tunnel. The same direction. You get the sense that like, okay, this kind of like this tunnel goes one direction. He begins to follow the Koatoa off away from where you're kind of hiding.
Great. I'm just like, oh, Kraken's cock. They're probably dead. I should go check on them. I will turn around because I'm just seeing Bubble being taken away. I have no idea, so I'm just gonna swim back. I take it all of my octopus, all my little octopopulates.
They understood you, so they got no reason to not to.
Oh, they stayed.
Yeah, they stayed.
Wow. as I'm passing, I'm just like, thank you so much. I love your work. Thank you for your service. I'm
And you
a
pass
big
those,
fan
you
of the
just hear
fact that
like
you
the
make
like,
tentacles.
radiating, and just like.
Keep it up. You're doing great. Are they singing?
They're harmonizing with Bubble.
Oh, I love Under the Sea version with
God, it should have been
the
that. God damn
Yeah.
it! I'm so sad I didn't do that.
There's just a drumming crustacean somewhere
Under
around
the
the corner.
sea, under the sea. No life is
So yeah,
better
it's,
when
as
I'm
it
not
takes me,
dead.
as I'll probably like, jeez. I dash back, so it's 100 feet,
Nice.
100
Yeah.
in a matter.
As you swim out into the front of this cavern. If Tesha and Kachi were following Bubble, you would see Trigger approaching, illuminated by these octopi, in no time.
Oh, Galloway's Grundle, I thought you were dead. Oh, okay. Wow, I can't believe I was worried about that.
No, we said we were giving that offering to Mother, and now we're
Oh,
following.
okay, yeah. I have some octopus that are showing us the way.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so we can follow them. Wow, you guys are pretty slow. Maybe hold on to my legs and also try to swim. And I'll like, I don't know, because I think it just equalize a little bit more at like all of us at like 20, 25 feet, maybe, as opposed to me going 50 and Bobby going 15.
Yeah,
because I'll stay invisible.
You even it out.
I'll stay invisible and like dash between you guys, which would be like 50 feet around. So
Yeah.
that'll be
I'm
fine.
sorry. You actually can turn invisible?
I can.
What?
No.
Good. You see, I can read people really well.
Wow. Yeah, you kind of give me somebody who would like be invisible a lot. So that's just, yeah. Wow.
That's
Yeah,
kind
you
of
think Trigger would go invisible, but
No, I'm not much for subtlety.
spells.
Anyways. Go.
Yeah.
I mean, I keep like letting go because I'm not strong enough to hold on. It's like boogie boarding or rafting or something, and I keep
God.
falling off. I'm like, wait.
Guys, wait
No,
for
we've left
me.
him in the lake.
When I dash, it's 30 feet. It's not like that much slower.
When I don't have
Well,
my
sure, but when I
floaties,
dash, I
can't
go 100
swim. I
feet.
have to plug my nose.
I know. Yeah, I'm that person. I'm like, I have a nosebleed.
Tasha's doing the
Oh,
whole
I got
thing.
water in my
She's
goggles,
doing the whole
guys.
thing like this.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh gosh.
But
Very
yes, with Trigger helping Tesha, you're able to kind of like maneuver forward at the same speed. You get back, Trigger, you get back to where you were, kind of like this hiding spot that you had. You don't notice any more Koatoa or Marrow in the area around you, kind of in the outskirts. You get to sort of the bend of this cavern, and you can see that there is a lot more light kind of coming from deeper into the recesses, and you can hear like the rabble of the fish people, and you hear someone like, it's like, I can't believe I found it. Yeah, let's get it open. I gotta get this bar in there. We gotta get it open. Talking about like presumably some kind of cargo, but it sounds like there are more voices in here.
All right. Everyone has the freedom to just attack on sight. Like, let's scope the room a little bit, but then go. You know what I mean? I don't want Bubbles to get hurt.
Should we try and get him out of there so he can not fight with us?
Well,
I'm just saying he's kind of a little bit of a coward.
okay. Well, let's look for a big person and see if we're clear of any large creatures.
When you say look for a big, you mean like don't try and get the Marrow's attention, but kill the little guys?
Yeah, I mean, ideally.
Okay.
I mean, do we know that he's in this? Like, is it just like one area? Like, it's just like one tunnel.
Yeah, it seems like there's like one tunnel kind of going off in the distance, and like you guys are kind of like in like the shadow looking ahead. You can see kind of like, okay, there's a little bit more of a glow coming from around this corner. As soon as we round this corner, there might be people.
All right, I'll go first because I'm invisible,
Smart.
and you just follow behind.
I have to be near the barrel because I can't see in the dark. So that's why everyone else has freedom to go wherever they want. You know what I mean? Like I will defend the barrel. Everyone else go further.
Okay.
Bird.
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 Bird's the
Yeah.
word. I was gonna say.
I'm assuming you're swimming away.
Yeah.
Okay, good job. I can't see you.
Do you think he's gone?
Bird.
Do you think he's like waiting to listen to see if we talk about him?
Do you want to talk about him?
I think he's really cool.
Yeah, no, dude. I was like thinking the same thing. Even though he kind of looks stupid with the helmet on right now, like he pulls it off, kind of.
I really haven't cared what a lot of people think about me for a long time. And I care what he thinks. Like, you know what I mean? Like I want to be cool. You know, I want to go invisible. You know, I'm gonna learn that.
Hey, do you want a bean?
What do you mean?
Oh, I found some food. Are you hungry?
Can I look at it?
Yeah, sure. And I take out my drugs.
Yeah.
What is it?
There's a bag of like a cursory glance, and you can like feel like the weight. It's like just like kind of like this bag of beans. You see like the drawstring on it has come a little bit loose, but it's like this like glowing kind of silvery like material kind of holding it together that like has been loosened. But you get this almost like you could feel like it's like the satchel itself weighs kind of like underwater. It's like, oh, this is kind of hefty. Like it's in the way that like an expensive like trinket feels.
Hmm.
Yeah, just a warning. It kind of tastes like when beer ferments a little bit and it gets all bubbly and you drink it. That's kind of what it is. So it kind of like gets caught. It's like I got another burp in here somewhere. Yeah, but it's good.
I'm wary of unknown magics, kid. So
This is magic.
I think so, based on like it. I mean, it looks very nice and it's underwater.
Coral. Nice.
So
Okay.
be careful. I'll toss it back.
Nice. Roll me a D100.
Wait, did you eat it? Did you eat one?
Oh no, I'm not. I don't want it. I will not partake.
Oh, I thought you
This-
said I
this
toss it
is-
back. Like
this
I thought you were
is
saying you
very
did it.
much-
I toss it back.
I just
Yes, that's what I
No.
thought tossing it back.
Sorry, no, that's fair. That is exactly what I said. So
Cash
that's-
got bareback.
Yes, you
She
toss
got
it
bareback
back
that
to
barrel.
trigger.
I was thinking the bag is unusually heavy, and so I was playing with the sensation of holding it, and I'm
Yes.
tossing it back. Totally.
Excellent. Okay, cool. You toss it back to trigger. My jacket was a little warm. And Kachi, swimming ahead invisibly, you kind of go into this, swim ahead into this cavern here. As you round the corner, you immediately kind of look out and boom, see this like circular cavern that has been like, it looks like either caved or pulled or like carved with like claws into this kind of like softer kind of coral and rock area. With kind of like this like sunken in area in the middle that's full of like rags and old sails and things that have like an element of kind of comfort to them to kind of pad the area here. Do you see a few Koatoa in the area? Immediately you notice that there's 3 kind of down in the center here, kind of circled around this crate that they're trying to like get like a spear into to kind of get this crate opened up. It seems to be a bit more difficult than expected. You also see a second crate that is stashed against the wall between these 2 Koatoa that seem to be like guarding it to some extent. And then further ahead in this with just a cursory glance, you see that there are like a barred doorway with some Koatoa guards there. But you do not see the marrow that took Bubble.
You're muted.
It's gonna take me a minute, but I want to try to swim to the gate and see if I can see what's inside. So I want to try to
Nice.
I'll probably swim this way-ish. If it'll ping, there you go.
Okay, you're swimming kind
Just
of
to try-
towards the south bend of this. Go ahead
Yeah.
and give me a stealth check with advantage to kind of slip through this area, while still maintaining this invisibility, like this, like without them noticing.
Okay, 19 on the first. So 23.
Okay. You swim through this kind of cavern, swimming kind of like hugging the side. As you approach the Kotoa guarding this like wall on this bottom side, you see the crate that they're guarding, and you immediately recognize one of the insignias like branded onto this crate. This is one of the crates that you were like tasked with protecting on your journey. This one is from Morales.
Okay. I'm gonna pinpoint. Are they just guarding it? They're like not doing anything to it.
They're kind of like standing guard next to this, and as you kind of swim by, they both look at each other and kind of like glance around the room. Seemingly noticed something is afoot. They also rolled a 23, but you are still invisible.
Okay. Knowing that they're not doing anything to it, I'm gonna be like, okay, compartmentalizing that. I'll keep going.
Nice. You keep going around towards the bars. Second half of the room, give me another stealth check. Again, with advantage, as you are still invisible.
Okay. That one's only a 19.
What the fuck? You approach the gates. Again, guards keeping a lookout. They rolled a 19 again. They matched exactly. So as you kind of get closer to these gates, these two having kind of like been like, okay, the room is kind of like has like the guards have kind of stiffened up as they're kind of looking around, noticing their friends, having noticed something, and both of these fish are just going to take nets and kind of toss them through the water around them. Not having noted where you are, it's going to be disadvantage. Does a 13 hit you?
Matthew.
No, it doesn't. There's no way. Right.
I'm going to. This is going to drop my invisibility, but seeing that it's gonna. Can I? Yeah. I'm gonna use my enchantment and cast silvery barbs.
Incredible. So you immediately like this first net misses. I'm gonna roll a second one with disadvantage as well.
It's okay. You don't want
It's not like we're outnumbered.
That is only a 12 to hit on that one. As these nets kind of, they like toss their nets out into the water, just seeing kind of what is around them. As this like net begins to like go around you, you throw out like, you just like channel your magic through the sword, hum this silvery barbs. What's it look like as you cast the spell?
Yeah, I think because we're underwater, especially with the bardic. What am I? Sword.
College of Swords.
Thank you. I'm like can't. I'm like, what is it? College of Swords, but because of the way I learned it in Morales, it's kind of like this like as I drop invisibility, it's like this like low resonant frequency that just like kind of hits and just like buffets the net away and causes them to like spaz out a little bit.
Nice. Like almost like this pulse through the water catches his hand as they're throwing these nets. That is once again us back into initiative as Trigger and Gwen in the hallway. I'll say if you would be interested, like almost like okay, and the time that is reaching up until he gets caught. If you guys would like to approach and make a stealth check to get a little bit closer, you could be doing that as well.
Sure. Yeah,
Yeah.
after a certain point, he was just saying he was clearing the way a little bit. So we were...
19.
20 something.
These the Kotoa in the front of the area are too focused on this crate that they are trying to pry open. So you guys are able to kind of get like 30 feet closer towards like the mouth of this tunnel as this like goes out through the room, and the Kotoa you hear just one by one, and kind of all the Kotoa eyes turn to look at Kachi. As that happens, Gwen, one thing you notice immediately upon getting this close into the light, this room is lit up, like there's dim lights kind of in this area, so you are able to see. The crate that these Koatoa had like this spear in trying to open is stamped with the symbol of symbol of Fekana. And you know each crate has a dispel magic built into it. If you bust it open, everything inside this crate is worthless. Like
So we gotta stop them.
You have to get it open the right. You have to like be smart enough to get it open versus just cracking it open like they're trying to do now.
It's like an ink thing on a
Yes.
nice sweater. You know what I mean? It's
like
you steal this and break it open, it's gonna ruin this. Oh my gosh.
But that puts us back into the initiative order. We'll just keep the same initiative from before, mostly because Kachi's first, and it makes sense because he was in action. Kachi, that is you. No longer invisible because of silvery barbs. There's a whole bunch of fish everywhere.
All right, guys. Fucking action, I guess. Yeah, we're going for it. I'm gonna immediately.
Well, feed them to mommy.
Yeah, fuck you, fish guy. Ah.
Yeah.
For my silvery barbs, I'll put it on myself because they're not anywhere near
They
me.
were not really in eyesight at the time.
First one though is don't need advantage on that one. It'll be a 23 to hit.
23 will hit.
Nice. 12 piercing damage.
12 piercing damage. Very good. This first Kotoa is like, you like pin him to the wall and he is immediately in very rough shape and is like on death's door bleeding out.
Incredible. Can't really do anything else at this moment. It's gonna be like, hey, yo, drinks. Come on, swimmer man.
Can he see me? Since we technically stealthed in. I'm not trying to make you think that your friends aren't coming.
No. I wouldn't have said it like towards you. I would have just been like, I'm uninvisible now, and I'm looking for my friends.
Just
Cool.
like,
I wasn't looking for you. I was.
The jig's up, everybody.
Let's go.
If he shouts a bunch of indecipherable words to them, it's fine.
My
I'm
name's
just
not
the last.
Wait, ooh, could I try something? I'll look at the guy behind me and I'll be like, you think I'm trouble? You should look at the guy behind you. You're about to get slashed.
Give me a persuasion check with disadvantage.
Yeah. Hell yeah. That's an 8.
There's bars behind me.
Damn, I really hope that would work. Smarter than you look, Protoa.
Thank
You know,
you, but also mean.
You're not a cockatoo at all. Cockatoo are fucking idiots. All
Gwyn,
rules.
that is you.
Okay, which ones are the ones that are near the crate? I know there's the crate, but you mean like
Yes.
the
These
crate.
3 right here, the one with the orange like little circle is the one who has
In the
his
middle?
spear in the crate. Yeah.
Okay. So I will actually start by doing this first. I will cast Entangle in a 20-foot cube.
Ooh.
So I'm gonna go right around them if I could, and then
Totally.
like maybe the section away from us, like there. Well, no, try to surround them as much as possible in a 20-foot square.
Cool. Looks like you can get
Yeah,
those 3
so
in
it's
the
like-
middle.
Yeah, definitely just on those 3, and then they'll need to make a strength saving throw, and they need to get a 13.
Strength saving throw. That is 2 fails. The one with the crate does pass.
All right. They are restrained, and then they can use an action to not be restrained. So restrained means that their speed is 0, and then their attack rolls have disadvantage, and attack rolls against them have advantage, and then they have disadvantage on dexterity saving throws. And that entire area is difficult terrain.
Cool.
That square.
So basically, the left half of this inner
Um,
cavern is difficult terrain, as there are just like anemones growing everywhere now.
Large, yeah. And I'm gonna yell out, if that crate is destroyed improperly, the contents will be of no value, and I promise they are valuable. And so I will then swim towards the fish with holding the crate, because I want to get to that one.
Nice.
So
Give me a persuasion check with advantage.
okay, to do persuasion 7. Ooh, 26.
Okay, I guess I'll just open you.
That's fine. Bring it. And I'll swim 15 feet forward. And that's all I can do.
Just like doggy paddling.
We are coming.
So that is around to the Koatoa. The 2 that are entangled are going to use their actions to kind of break out. The 2 fish that are closest to Kachi are going to close in and attack.
Yeah, you guys are so up.
One's going to close. One who's prying the crate is going to go for Tesha. One's going to close in on Triggs. We got some dashing.
Am I still stealthing?
Oh shoot! Yeah, they don't see you. They don't see you. So there's going to 2 of them are going to close in on Tesha, and then one of them is going to have to
Sorry, Bobby.
dash to kind of get in somewhat close to
Yeah, yeah.
Tesha.
Your advantage. I don't know.
So the
Sneak,
2
stab, stab.
attacking Kachi are going to go in. They've used their net, so they're going to go in with their spears. That is a 10 to hit and a natural 20.
It doesn't hit.
That is 7 piercing damage to Kachi. We got 2 attacks coming for Tesha as well. That, oh my, that is.
Did the strength check happen for some? Because that's like an action.
2 of them got stuck,
Right.
so they use their
Alright,
action to break out. The ones who are like still in there, they don't have their movement left because they're broke out.
Oh, nice.
One of them had to dash to get close to you, and the other actually 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Because it's difficult terrain, so I don't know how far they can go.
Only one of the Koatoa can get to you.
Okay.
That one can't get within melee range because it's difficult terrain. So 1 attack coming for Tesha is going to be a 14.
Will not hit.
Not hit. The one who was like trying to like pry open the crate is going to chuck a net at you though.
Oh god.
For a 19 to hit.
That's gonna go.
Tesha, you are restrained as this net wraps around you, swallowing you up. You can use an action to make a DC 10 strength check to free yourself, or break the net off of you. Restrain me, will ya?
Oh no. Not a strength check for me. This is karma in a bad way.
Triggs, that is you, stealthily in the shadows.
Yes, I can stealth, but also poor Tasha. So I'm probably gonna reveal myself. But let's do it over here. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I'm just gonna insert myself right in there.
Heck yes.
I just like I'm like
come out of hiding, like drop down from the ceiling. You have advantage on your attack.
Oh, Captain, my Captain! And I'm just gonna start swinging. Unarmed strike on this one here.
Nice. You claw into him.
I have advantage.
Yes, advantage from your stealth.
Well, it's great when I roll so well with those. Does the 14 hit?
A 14 does hit.
Okay, great. I land the first one. Question for you, Matt. We've talked about my unarmed strikes being like teeth and claws. So, do you want to count it as bludgeoning damage? Do you want to count it as piercing?
I'm cool with piercing damage.
Chill.
Figuring the sea elf, who is a pirate, probably knows how to fight underwater as well.
Yeah, it's fine. That's just who I am. 1d4.
Who I am.
That's just who I am. Yeah. 7 points of damage to that guy.
Nice.
Come
out of nowhere.
I will take bonus action flurry of blows.
Totally. Going into just like spin around real fast, slashing into people.
Yeah. Let's see. Well, do I have advantage on all of them individually if I were to attack on or?
I feel like it's your first attack as you come out because now that you're in the center of them.
Okay. Got you. So then I will attack the same one again just to see if I can't finish him off.
Nice.
That's a 21 to hit.
21 will absolutely hit.
And that is 6 additional points of damage.
Nice. Still up, but very close to death.
I will take one last hit at it. And that is 17 to hit.
That hits.
And 5 points of damage.
Exactly what you needed. Triggs tears into this fish person and shreds it. Sashimi everywhere.
Nice. Yeah, I like claw, bite, and then I try to go like kick him in the balls. And then like, oh wait, I forgot. Fish don't have balls. Ah, man.
You kick him in
so
his float bladder. Which
float bladder. Oh, that
balls.
sounds. Kidney shot.
Oh.
Excellent.
Yeah, great stuff.
Triggs in a flurry of claws is coming to Gwen's aid. Kachi, that's back around to you. These fish have swarmed around you a little bit.
Okay, I'm going to refocus on the one that I didn't hit, and I'm going to try to go after him. Ooh, oh yeah, does a 15 hit?
15 hits.
Okay, I'm going to use...
I'm sorry, I missed it. Which one are you hitting? The one you hit before?
The other one.
Other one, cool.
But I'm going to use a slashing flourish.
Ooh, nice.
So I will... Yeah, so I'm going to attack that one, and then I'm going to add a Bardic Inspiration to that. And then whatever's on my Bardic Inspiration die will also go to the one that I didn't hit.
Heck yeah.
Okay. Not great. But So the one that I haven't hit yet will get 4, 9, 10
Nice.
piercing damage.
Hey.
He's bloodied.
And then the other one only gets 1.
Only one still
Oh.
standing.
Shit, I really hoped that was going to do more to you. I was hoping to get you to go down, my guy.
Well, we're not. You're gonna go down in the mother's gullet. Just like the dragon and
Oh,
the
that's-
dwarf.
Oh no. Ah. Yikes. Your mother's a fish.
No, she's not.
Guys, I'm getting some great information.
Don't call
over
her
here.
that.
Kachi, stop bullying the fish you're gonna kill.
Don't play with your food. Gwyn, that is you in a net. So you are currently restrained. But if you'd like to try to stab, you can do
Yeah.
so with disadvantage.
I am inspired. I'm gonna see Kachi fighting with different techniques, and I imagine now like my arms are back behind my back, and I'm just like shit out of luck. I cannot break out of this rope. I'm the weakest person I've ever met, right? And so I'm just gonna like my arms are back here, so I'm all discombobulated anyways. So I might as well just shoot with my bow through my back, pulling on the drawstring. And just firing one to the beneath Triggs on the map, the one that like
Nice.
does not look bloody yet.
Yes.
And I will just fire my longbow with disadvantage, inspired by Kachi, and I'm assuming I'll probably need to use this bardic inspiration.
Incredible.
Okay, I'm right here. Don't
Look out! All right. So, that's a 14 to hit.
14 hits.
Thank you, archery fighting style. Boom. Big kick. Let's gotta 9 piercing damage and 2 psychic damage.
Ooh, nice. Still up, but now bloodied. As this arrow comes out like through the net. Wait, that's not supposed to happen.
I can't do anything else, but that's
Stop doing that.
I'll be a turret. I'm like a turret. Just make sure that crate is safe.
I'm gonna open it.
Don't do it.
You convinced my friend, not
Stop
me.
I look up at Trigger. I'm like, stop him.
Which one?
The one with the crate. Don't let him open it.
They all look the same to me. Oh,
No,
sorry.
that one.
That is going to be the Koatoa's turn.
I got a bad feeling about this.
I have a feeling.
The ones guarding the Morales crate are going to dash to flank or to join their friends.
Oh God.
That leaves.
Well, they
2 of
can't
them-
open the crate if they're all surrounding us.
2 of them attacking each of you. It's going to be 2 coming for Kachi. That is an 11.
I'm like, well, we have spirit
and-
guardians.
What was
but we
that?
don't. I was like, I'm so used to us having spirit guardians
Oh God.
in combat. And I'm
an
like, oh, this is
11.
great. And it's not.
11 and a 9 for Kachi. That's going to be 2 for Gwyn. These will be with advantage on Gwyn because he's restrained. That is a 16 to hit Gwyn.
Yeah. Okay.
And that one is a 13 to hit Gwyn. I don't think it hits.
No, just
So
quiet.
1 hit Gwyn, and then 2 more coming for Triggs. I think the 18 will hit you, but the 12 will not.
Correct.
So none to Kachi, 1 to the 2 of you, either one of you.
I lost concentration on Tangle.
Oh, that is 8 piercing damage with a spear. Actually, I'm gonna say it's 8 piercing damage to Tesha, but also to the net, breaking the net. If it takes 5 damage, it breaks.
Ooh.
And then that's going to be 4 piercing damage to Trigger. Mommy will eat well tonight. She's gonna have a full belly.
Yeah, I bet she's gonna have a full belly because your mama fat. What? Like I meant like pH, as in the balance in her stomach is abnormally acidic.
You'll know
Trig's really
firsthand
paid
soon.
attention.
Trigger, that's you.
Great stuff. Of all of these, the one beneath me is probably taking the most damage. Yes.
Yeah, that's the one that's hurt the most.
Great. Yeah, let's take him out first. Yeah. 17 hits.
That hits.
6 points of damage.
That will take him out. You finish off the other one. No, you're gonna find out what's in Mama's belly. Then you tear open his belly.
I think, oh gosh, I'm so. Honestly, sometimes I don't think I have the stomach for this, and then other times I reconsider, and then I go for another hit.
Incredible.
Let's do another. We're gonna do another flurry of blows because this calls for it, I think.
Yeah.
So first one is a 19 to hit. On. Let's do. Tesha's looking a little, so I'm gonna go for the one directly above Tesha here.
Nice.
So that is 8 points of damage.
Hell yeah. Looking bloodied.
Oh, so close, and that'll be a 25 to hit.
That hits.
With 6 points of damage again on it.
That will take it out. I forgot to do something for you last round, and then I forgot until
Hey,
now.
do I have magic?
You have a magic bean that I meant to remind that I meant to do something last time, and I meant to do something this time. So since it's your first time eating the magic bean, it took a while to kick in, and it'll kick in on your next turn.
It built up.
I have a natural immunity.
Yeah, you are. It took you a while to digest the bean.
I mean, legumes are particularly difficult
Your
to digest.
pH value is actually so balanced.
Yeah. That's it.
Absolutely.
You really got to get more salt in that.
Salt in my tongue.
That's Kachi.
Okay, I think I'm going to do the same. Which of the two in front of me are looking worse?
The original two that were kind of guarding the gate are both worse for wear. The one that is like on like the north side of you, the first one you attacked, is in worse shape.
Okay. Since I see, okay, I'm gonna try then see if I can get all three of these people. I'm trying to go for the one that hasn't hit me yet,
Nice.
and I'm gonna see if I can do another slashing approach.
Sick.
So, 15 on the die, so 19 to hit.
That hits.
Awesome. Okay. The one in front of me will get 12, 15 piercing.
Is this the one that just approached you, or the two that were here before?
The one that just approached me.
Okay. That is enough to finish off that Kotoa.
And then the more hurt one to the north will get 3.
That one is still standing. The most determined, resolute Kotoa that has ever existed.
Ooh, suck. So bad.
Only allowed to go to Baba if you're tied up. I'm gonna tie you up. It holds up his net, like not able to focus on you.
You really about that. Okay, yeah. Okay, you sure you're gonna tie me up? You're gonna tie me up real nice.
That's right.
Get your chopped cheese. Don't worry.
Gwyn, our turret, that is back to you.
Oh, well, now that I'm cut out, I can stand up.
Yes, you can actually stand up and
Okay.
you have your daggers again.
Yes, and I will just stab the one that just approached that is directly next to me right now. The one
Nice.
right there.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I just threw it. Natural 20!
Hell yeah.
So these. Oh my gosh. Okay, so let me. 7 plus 4 is 11 piercing damage, and then 7 psychic damage.
One more Kotoa goes down.
Nice. That's my action, and then I will just step forward and offhand attack this one.
Nice.
That might hit. I'm gonna use the Bardic Inspiration. Just in, okay, good, yeah. No, I don't think that math is correct. Yes, maybe no. 18 to hit.
18 will hit.
Somewhere around 18. Yeah, so yeah, it feels good.
Something like
And then I don't add anything to this, but so that's 2 piercing damage and 4 psychic damage.
Nice.
Yeah, so as long as it's a different target, it'll take psychic damage.
Oh, sick.
Yeah.
Nice. Knife 1 into the next one. That brings us to the Koatoa's turn. They are falling fast. The ones closest to Tesh and Trigger are going to divide and conquer. 1 attack on each of you. And then the 2 facing down Kachi are going to go for you. So to Gwyn first is a dirty 20. And a 16 to hit Trigger. 3 piercing damage to Gwyn. And 8 piercing damage on Trigger.
Sorry, Matt. I said no.
Oh, doesn't hurt? Doesn't hit?
My AC is 17.
Oh, nice.
Unarmed defense.
Bloodied.
Quick
Yes.
deploy.
Then never mind. No damage to Trigger. He just dodges as it goes into the water. 2 attacks on Kachi. That is a 13 and a 21. I think both of those are going to hit.
I will make a 21 reroll.
Ooh.
That is so result.
That is only a 7. Only one of them will hit.
Oh yeah. Cool. I will give the advantage to Trigger because Trigger's been hitting well, like doing.
Nice. So you have advantage from this magical pulse again. Emanates from Kachi. As Kachi, you take 5 piercing damage. And that is Trigger.
Cool. Let's go for my boy right under me first. I have advantage on the first attack.
You have advantage on this attack.
Great. So I'll go for the boy directly underneath me first.
Nice.
A natural 20.
Hey.
Excellent. As this attack goes off, the bean that's in your belly activates, knocking enemies within 5 feet of you prone. So on this hit, boom, 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 boom. Both of these Koatoa are knocked kind of backwards.
Nice. Great. So, and I just take it that was me burping while that happened.
You burp as you punch.
Oh, sorry. This bean is not agreeing with me. I'm sorry.
You can smell it in the water, Gwyn.
I forget, Matt. How do you
do just the enemies? Is that me too?
No, it's just enemies.
Oh.
How do we do our? Should I just roll 2d4s?
Go ahead and roll 2d4.
Oh wow, that's terrible. That was 2 1s. And do I just add the 1/4?
Yeah.
Yeah, just damage the. So 6 points of damage to that guy.
Nice. Knock him
Okay.
down, but he's prone.
Okay, I will attack him again, and I have advantage, I guess, on
Yes,
this
you
time
do.
now. Great stuff. 24.
Absolutely hits.
And 7 points of additional damage.
7 exactly is enough to finish off this Koatoa on the ground.
Great. And then I will just circle this guy, so I'm flanking with.
Yeah, you can just like swim over top of him because he's still
Gotcha.
laying there prone.
Oh yeah. Actually, can they take reactions if they're prone?
I think they can, but it would be disadvantage.
I'll swim directly past him and just head directly over to my guy here. You got this. You got this, Gwen.
15 to hit as he swim away, tries to grab onto you, but does not.
Better luck next time, numbnuts.
That's Kachi.
Okay, that's just here. Yeah, I'm gonna go for the worse off one, just to try to go for him.
Nice. Yeah, the one who's like barely standing.
Yeah, that's 17 on the die.
17 will hit. He had 1 hit point left. You finish him off.
Dude, come on.
No, just tie yourself up.
Yeah,
You just needed like
Please feed me to
One more
mommy.
once.
I'm gonna tell mommy that you died. She's gonna be so angry. And can I get around this one to give flanking?
Yeah, you can maneuver around like kind of like as you like roll over top of the person that you just killed, basically.
Cool.
Nice. Brings us to Gwyn. One Kotoa still prone, hasn't had his turn yet, so it's all you. This is the one who
What's
was
missing?
initially trying to open the crate. Still.
Said, looks like I'm gonna open you up, and then. I mean, I really hope. Okay, 17.
That hits.
Nice. 5 piercing damage and 2 psychic
That is
damage.
enough. Please just tell me what's inside.
Blood.
Finish off another Kotoa.
And then I want to just immediately crate it to the crate, and I'll spend whatever, I don't know if I can do this turn or next turn, but I want to really start looking at that crate.
Nice. I'll say with this turn, you're able to kind of get to the crate and like kind of secure it and start kind of like doing a cursory glance, not enough to glean any information, essentially.
Perfect.
That is the Koatoa. The last one standing is going to look back and forth between Triggs and Kachi. Is going to go for Kachi, who's been fighting him the whole time. That is an 18 to hit for 4 piercing damage to Kachi.
Yeah, you could be down. Right, like, dang it, not right now.
No, we need to. There's no one else to feed Mommy. It's only the leader.
Your mommy's gonna starve.
She's gonna eat fine. She's got a dragonborn and a dwarf.
She's got a who? She got a dragonborn?
Dragonborn and a dwarf. It's more than enough for now. Somehow turned into like Futurama.
Yeah.
And a little Walter Cronkite? Like,
And that's the way it was.
Yeah.
Problems you. I am not a crook.
listen, it's, Katoans are not a monolith, all right? They don't all sound the same.
I sound like an old.
Not even
Arrow.
not even in the same sense.
That's Triggs.
I just look at Kachi. Do you want me to kill this guy?
Yeah.
Okay. And I just go for the hits. We're flanking, so I get a nice look.
This was the worst place to stand. This is terrifying.
It's feral
All of the Visceros coming back at Kachi.
I'm imagining like in Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire, they're like, oh, look at the Grindylows. Oh, they're so, oh my God. They're terrifying. That's a 16 to hit.
That hits.
Goes down 8 points of damage, and I assume it goes prone.
It does not go prone. Well, I guess technically it goes prone because that's enough to kill it.
Because
you
it's dead.
slash through this fish, samurai style. Just Kachi is splattered with blood as the Koatoa are torn apart. We are out of initiative in this cavern. Gwyn has secured the fake Hana crate. Kachi has spied the groundless crate. That will take.
Solid.